It's Black Friday 2018, so we're opting out. Got up early, hit the gym, hooked up the trailer, and we are heading out to Detroit Lake for the weekend. Get away from all the shopping, get away from all the whatever. I mean, what a better way to spend a rainy weekend in Oregon, in the happy place. So we're on I-5 South, and surprisingly, there's very little traffic. What traffic we have are all the football fans heading down to the Civil War, Oregon and Oregon State. Kickoff's at 1, so they're all out here right now. The ones that didn't start tailgating at 5 o'clock this morning. Anyway, we will check in later from the happy place. Well, okay. We're at Detroit Lake State Park on a very rainy weekend. And so here's the situation. Some idiot is backing into a spot and he hits the water pipe. So, yeah, I'm that idiot. So luckily we still have water, but the ranger just came and said that they were going to have to shut down the water for the park. And they were going to wait till everybody filled up their fresh tanks before they turned it off. The water's still flowing, but they can't do anything to keep that one from not flowing without... So anyway, the good news is there's nobody here, or very few people here. The second part of the good news is the spot right next to the spot that we had reserved is vacant, so we just moved over one. So every time we back up, I always pull up so that I can back, so that I can see the entire driver's side of the trailer and the truck. Today I didn't. Today I pulled in and there was a big intersection, and I thought that I could swing it and do a blindside back, and I couldn't. There was a guy coming up the road, and luckily he started honking as soon as I hit the pipe. So I didn't run the pipe all the way over, but I hit it enough to break the pipe. So that's awesome. I'm glad it's a state park. If it was a private park, we'd be in deep trouble. But because it's a state park, I just talked to two of the maintenance guys, and they were like, hey, this is what we're here for. And I guess on Monday, another idiot just like me hit the site right next to us and knocked that water out. So I guess they're getting good at fixing pipes. Anyway, it's Friday. We're all settled in now. I just filled up the fresh tank, so we have water for the entire weekend. The crazy part is the water pressure at this park really sucks. And they put regulators on so you don't have to have a regulator on. But now that I'm using my pump, I've got great water pressure. So I guess there's that. Chunky, what do you got to say? Chunk just took a nap. Anyway, it's going to be a very wet weekend. And we're just down here to relax. And now that the crisis has been averted, I guess. Have a great time. We'll check in later. If it's not one thing, it's another. And really, it's me and water. I cannot stop with water. We've had fresh tank.
Stop. Talk about it later.
Anyway, things are good now. We've got water. All right, we'll check in later.
We're dry.
What a difference a day makes. It was pouring all day yesterday out here. And today we have sun, and the forecast is for nice for the rest of the day. So walked down here and see what's left of Detroit Lake, because it's pretty dry. I would have thought with this much rain as we've had that, but when we came up yesterday, the Santiam River was absolutely swollen, which means that they've probably opened up the dams. And there's 2 dams. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of geese out here. Now here's Detroit Lake. What's left of it. All those stumps out here. And there's the what's these logs right here are a break for a wake break, because I'm standing in the swimming area right now, and these logs are set up so that there won't be a lot of weight coming through here. There's a boat launch right over there. Yeah, this is incredible. I'd be about neck deep in water right now if it were the summer. But yeah, looking back toward the camp, our trailer's right there, right in the trees back here. That over there on the far side of the what is usually the lake is all the Detroit Lake resorts. Not a lot going on. I'm just glad it's dry today. Let things dry out a little bit. Whole bunch of geese right over here. Let's see if I can. Anyway, the dam is on the far side of the lake right over here, Detroit Lake Dam, and then there's another dam just below that. So, and there's another boat launch right over here. Well, take a walk over here and see what's going on in the trailer this morning. Here's the happy place. So I was saying, when we came in yesterday, backed into this spot over here, and I hit this. Clipped it right here. Just pushed the pipe over. Enough to break it, I guess. So, anyway, and then we got out here and it was just pouring down rain. Moved over to this site, and last night we just had one electrical problem after the next. I know it's not my trailer. Thinking this box, hey buddy, don't go far. Thinking this box is a little bit either, I don't know, but we kept on popping fuses at the box, not in the trailer. Come here, Chunk. Come here, buddy. Chunk's out here with me. Oh, you'll notice that the water's not hooked up because they had to turn off the water in the park, so we filled our fresh tank. No, Chunk, come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come on, bub. That's the chunky boy. Come on, bud. So we started running everything on propane and kind of reducing our load. Now that it's not raining anymore, it seems to be working better. We turned the refrigerator back over to electric, and we haven't blown the fuse. Hey, we got the refrigerator running on electric again. There's Tom.
Hi, Bubba. Where'd you...
So Teresa's working on Christmas cards, and they might actually get out before Christmas.
We're hoping.
Well, we haven't popped the fuse again, so... Yeah, last night was interesting to say the absolute least. Kept blowing fuses, you know, the whole water thing. So, anyway, the adventures of this stuff, but, you know, everything seems to be functioning this morning. So, hopefully, I was going to try turning on more stuff and see at what point we start blowing again. So, anyway, if we head back into Detroit today, I'll take the camera with us. All right, well, while I wait for my glasses to transition back to the inside, just thought I'd take a minute and talk about routine. You know, ever since we bought this trailer, we have established really good routine, and we've made it a point to really try to stick to our routines. And it seems that whenever we get away from our routine, that's when things start going a little sideways. And yesterday was an absolute clear case of that. I always back in for the driver's side back. We always load up things at home. We forgot the barbecue, forgot my guitar. We were going to do that this weekend. I mean, there's all this stuff that just kind of, and it was all because we wanted to get out of town, beat traffic, and do all that. And from the very start, we got out of our routine. And you know, the good news is we're still relaxing. We're still out here in the happy place and having a good time. But you know, a lot of, I like it when things go right. And it sounds like they're working on the, I hear the tractor thing. Hopefully they're going to get that water fixed today. And anyway, so feel bad about it, but you know, what can you do? And like the guy said, it's not the first time it's happened. So I'm just kind of waiting for the door to knock and the supervisor to come over and chat with us. I don't know what that means, but they said I was probably going to have to talk to him. They're not going to kick me out, and it only cost me $8 to stay here. So, hopefully the governor's watching. I don't think she's a fan. Anyway, so if I had to say anything, it's stick to the routines, because as soon as we got away from it, that's when things went sideways. And but today's another day, and at least we're still out here having a good time. So anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Stick to your routine. So this state park, and I've only seen one other state park that's had it. They have a little store. Oh. So here's where you can buy firewood and ice. And then they have a little store that sells knick-knacky stuff. What?
Did Jen buy the little one?
Huh?
Did Jen buy the little one?
I don't know. What do you want to... Did you want to look at something else?
Okay. Okay.
You got the money.
No, I don't. I give it to you.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah. So we had to buy some things for the trailer that we just can't live without. And this is a nice camp.
No, we're on this one. Come on. Go back.
It's one of Oregon's larger state parks. And we like it. It's not too far from home, and there's a nice little town. Were we gonna run into town?
We can.
There's a nice little town of Detroit just up the road here. So it's not like you're out in the wilderness. There's a place, there's one or two, maybe 3 restaurants total, and I can't believe what a nice day it has become out here. But not a lot of folks out. See, let's go inside. Come on, let's go inside. I thought we were in for a really wet weekend. Okay. Let's get in. But it turns out that to be a pretty nice day so far. So anyway, what do you think?
Good.
Good. It's okay, Bubba. Afternoon in the happy place, and looks like the pups were taking a nap, and I just disturbed Chunk over there. I'm sorry. Lay down, Bubba. You're okay. It's okay. I guess it was nap time. Sunday morning, and we're packing to get on out. Luckily, it's a beautiful day. It's always easier to put things away when it's beautiful outside. It's cold. I guess there was a little bit of frost this morning. that. A little bit of frost this morning. And so anyway, Teresa's doing her stuff on the inside. I do all the stuff on the outside. And we'll get this thing hooked up and get ready to hit the road.